Hello and welcome to Beyond Borders Briefing, the channel where we bring you the latest news and analysis on international affairs. Today, we're going to talk about a case that has been going on at the International Court of Justice, ICJ, in The Hague, the Netherlands. The case is about the allegations of genocide made by Russia against Ukraine, and the counterclaims made by Ukraine against Russia. The case started in February last year, when Russia invaded Ukraine, claiming that it was acting to prevent a genocide in eastern Ukraine. Ukraine denied that there was any threat of genocide, and accused Russia of violating international law and human rights. Ukraine then filed a case at the ICJ, invoking the 1948 Genocide Convention, which both countries have signed. The Genocide Convention defines genocide as crimes committed, with intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnical, racial or religious group, as such. Ukraine argued that Russia's invasion was not justified by the convention, and that Russia itself was committing acts of genocide against the Ukrainian people. Russia, on the other hand, argued that the ICJ had no jurisdiction over the case, because the convention does not regulate the use of force between states. Russia also maintained that it was acting in self-defense and to protect the rights of ethnic Russians in eastern Ukraine. In March last year, the ICJ issued a provisional order, asking Russia to stop its military actions in Ukraine immediately. However, Russia ignored the order, and continued its invasion. The ICJ has no way of enforcing its decisions, and relies on the goodwill of the parties to comply. This month, the ICJ is holding hearings on Russia's preliminary objection to the case. Russia wants the case to be thrown out, while Ukraine wants it to proceed. The hearings will not deal with the merits of the case, but only with the legal arguments about jurisdiction. The ICJ will also hear from 32 other states, all supporting Ukraine's position. The hearings are expected to last until September 27. After that, the ICJ will take some time to deliberate and issue its decision on whether it has jurisdiction or not. If it decides that it does have jurisdiction, then it will move on to consider the substance of the case. If it decides that it does not have jurisdiction, then it will dismiss the case. The outcome of this case could have significant implications for international law and relations. It could also affect any future claims for compensation or reparations by either party. However, it is unlikely that it will have any immediate impact on the situation on the ground, as long as Russia refuses to abide by the ICJ's rulings. That's all for today's episode of Beyond Borders Briefing. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on global issues. See you next time.